Sup guys, Nintendo Craft Studios here, and it's time to make a completely original video! So I've been watching some Nathaniel Bandy and Nico BBQ, check out their channels, and lately they've been making a lot of videos on how and if it's possible that you can beat certain Mario games like Mario 64 or New Super Mario Bros. Without touching a coin, and I thought, let me try it as well. Can you beat Luigi's Mansion without touching a coin? Now, a lot of people are probably going to think, this isn't gonna work because A, that's seriously, and B, the game is stuffed with money, so how on earth am I gonna be able to beat it without touching a coin? Well, you're gonna find out. But here's the rules. Coins are banned. Just take a guess why. But here's the kicker. Every other form of money is allowed. The dollar bills, the gold bars, the pearls, and the diamonds and emeralds and all that jazz, all of that is allowed. But here's the thing, while it is allowed, you can still collect them. Let's try to not collect them, that many of them, because why not? And also, you might be wondering why I'm not just doing, can you beat Luigi's Mansion without collecting any money? Well, the real problem with that is that you can't beat the game with less than 5,000 G, as when you suction King Boo, spoilers, you actually collect his crown, which counts as the second of the Scarlet Diamonds, which are both worth 5,000 G each. So that's out. But really, coins are not allowed, and that's really it. And also, I'm not focused on actually 100%ing in the game. I'm just concerned about beating the game, hence the title. So anyways, with the rules out of the way, let's get started. Now, the first area. Now, really from the start, it's actually not too bad, because you can see the coins right out in the open in the foyer and the parlor. Simply avoid them. Like, seriously, it's not that hard to avoid them. In the parlor, they do put the coins near the furniture and stuff like that, but you know what? There's two corners in the room that don't really have any money there, so just go in one of those corners and wait for the ghost to give you a good scare, only to send that scare right back at them. And then you just keep moving onward. Like that. But here's the main thing, though. We're not going to search any of this furniture, because when you search furniture, sometimes dust pours out, and sometimes there might be a ghost in there or something like that. But a lot of times when you hump, we'll call that treasure, money just pours out of it, including coins. And we've already established that we're not doing that. So, no furniture searching. But really, nothing gets too bad until we have to get to the first hallway of the game. Yeah, because guess what? Coins are in the way. Now, you might be thinking, how can we just get around these? Well, you can try, but as many times as I've tried, I just can't do it. But here's the thing. Using the vacuum, we can actually move the coins around. Now here's the thing, we can't stand to the right of the coins, otherwise they'll suction towards us, and if we touch it, well, reset. But if you stand on the final step of the stairs, and you just kind of play around with the coins with your vacuum, they won't get to you because of the railing, and apparently there's some sort of force field not allowing the coins to get there. The thing is, though, you have to be on the second floor part of the foyer for this to work, as far as I'm aware. And this at least only works for me, but nevertheless, you can move the coins, and you can kind of get them out of your way, and you can get into the first hallway. Now, we're going to simply just go into Neville's room, which isn't even a hard thing to deal with. If you are trying to not get any of the pearls, it can be a little bit of a challenge if you do not suction the book up, but hey, whatever. Not a pearless run. But now we come to the first roadblock. Ooh, man. See, here's the thing. We can't get to the master bedroom until we get past these coins, and we're completely surrounded by coins. Yeah, that's going to definitely help. Well, here's the thing. And this took a while to do. Now, keep in mind, this is a big roadblock, and pretty much one of the only roadblocks. But we'll get to that a little later in the video. So here's what you're going to want to do. Do not save your game at this point. Do not go back, because if you go back, the coins from the foyer will reset, and then you'll touch the coin. Fantastic. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go near a pillar. And essentially, you're going to want to you're going to want to press the R button. You're not even going to want to hold on. Do not hold on, I swear. Just press the R button as quickly as possible. And just so that way you can get the coins to kind of move a little bit. Because they don't exactly move over to your vacuum like normal. They'll kind of spin around a little bit. And with enough practice, you can actually get them to out of your way, and you can actually get to the next part. Please. Nice! 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 So that's how you do it. You just vacuum like that, and use the Game Boy Horror as well as another pro tip. Now at this point, it's a lot easier because now you're past that part. The master bedroom, there really isn't even much of a problem with catching Lydia. But now we come to Chauncey. Now Chauncey is a interesting story. Essentially, what we have to do is we have to basically vacuum on this rocking horse of some kind. And essentially, we have to wake him up so that way he wants to play with us. But guess what? The rocker's completely surrounded by coins! So what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to vacuum the coins out of the way. Now, I kind of suggest standing in a position so that way you're not vacuuming the coins, because you're going to want to be right next to the rocking horse. And you're going to want to vacuum it away from the coins, but just enough so that way you can get the rocking horse moving. And then just use the ball and just get through the fight. And then what you're going to do is just perform the floor 1.5 glitch and get your way all the way to King Boo without even having to take any coins or anything like that. I mean, you could do this if you were crazy, or if you just had save states or whatever, but the point is, not everyone's going to be able to do this. And also, yeah, no. So, that is out. No floor 1.5 glitches, nothing to make it easier. We have to get through the game normally, and I put that in quotations because we're not even doing this normally anyways, to King Boo. Now, here's the thing. This is pretty much the run right here. I'm not even kidding. Literally, this is pretty much the only roadblock in the game. This is the only thing in the game that really makes it that hard, because guess what? Pretty much everything after this doesn't have coins out in the open. Really easy, because you will have to go back to the earlier rooms later on in the game once you have to catch 5 boos. But the thing is, they're actually not that hard. But the main point is, at this point, you are going to have to start searching furniture. Now, the main thing is, you're going to want to search furniture that has the Boo radar blinking red. Because here's the thing. If the Boo radar is going red like crazy when you're next to a piece of furniture, when you search the piece of furniture, money won't come out. Instead, some sort of circle will come out, and you'll either get tricked, or a Boo will actually come out. So essentially, this is basically how you can catch the Boos. And this isn't the only time you're going to need it. You're going to need it if you want to get to Boolossus as well. So, definitely keep that in mind. And we're not going to be catching all the Boos, so yeah. But let's move on with this run. Pretty much the rest of Area 2 is very easy. Now keep in mind that certain bosses like Mr. Lugs, or whatever his name is, he's actually one of the only optional bosses in the game. And when you catch him, you're rewarded with a treasure chest. And what do you get from that? Money! With coins! What we don't want. Thankfully it's optional, so you can just completely skip that. And also any rooms that don't need to be completed, like the hidden room and sealed room and one of the bathrooms, you don't even need to do any of that stuff. You don't need to do it because they don't really do anything other than give you a bigger reward, basically making it easier for you to get to that A rank. But we're not catching coins, that's the thing. So yeah, pretty much everything in Area 2 at this point is pretty easy. There really isn't much to it. Now we have Area 3. Now, Area 3 isn't too bad until we have to deal with the twins. Now, we're going to want to get to the twins the exact same way we got to Lydia. Basically the exact same thing. But here's the main thing. Once we catch the twins and the Boo in the room, we got to go back out. Now, we could go back out the hallway door, but as I said before, when you go out of the hallway into the foyer, the money resets, and then you have collected a coin, which is just awful. The run would pretty much be impossible at this point if it weren't for the fact that you can go to the master bedroom and you can literally use the mirror to get back to the foyer like that. And yeah, really there's nothing else to it. Area 3 is pretty much complete. And then Area 4, the blackout segment, you don't have to collect any coins. And again, pretty much all of Area 4 doesn't have coins in your way. Thank Jesus. And now we can make it all the way to the King Boo fight and then finish off the game without even touching a coin. We rescued Mario, but we're gonna be broke as heck. Yep. This video might seem a lot more simple than that of the other videos posted by other people, but here's the thing. Like I said before, Area 1 is pretty much the only roadblock. In fact, it's the only real thing that, because of the money tutorials. And it's like, after that, there really isn't much you have to worry about, because pretty much every room after that doesn't have money, and the ones that do, well, like I said, they're optional, so don't bother. So yeah. So now I've deemed Luigi's Mansion is capable of being beaten without touching a coin. You can either do all I said before, but use the floor 1.5 glitch, or you can just go through the whole game without touching a coin. Anyways, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want me to do more of these type of videos. I'm probably not going to be doing many of these videos because, yeah, this was already annoying to make. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to let me know in the comment section if you guys were able to do this as well. And yeah, and also follow me on my other social media, and also watch Nathaniel Bandy and Nico BBQ's videos on beating the game without other games, without Mario games, without touching coins. Check them out. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching and peace out.